third position is, you know, can change no matter which weekend of a World Cup you're racing. It's not set in stone, that's for sure. But I agree. I think, you know, Canada, they'll be looking for a really good showing here. I think Moldova, like you said, and the Polish in the middle as well. They'll be the three crews in terms of what I think to watch out for.
So we are underway, and it does look like, in fact, it is the Polish crew of Zewerbinska and Boroska, who have gone out pretty fast, and right next to them it is Moldova and the Canadians, Mackenzie and Jensen, also going out pretty strong early on. Very even, look at that, right across the field. Don't forget, it's just the first three who will go straight through to the final. At this stage, there are 5 boats who are challenging for that lead. So maybe the Germans just dropping off a little bit over on the far side of the course in the pink boat, but definitely 4 boats here who are in the mix, you would think, Elise, as we come down to the halfway stage of this race. And wow, it is very close for the lead. Maybe it's the Chinese who might be just in front of Poland.
Yeah, they've both gone through in a 57.57, so some good times there. The Chinese maybe look like they're starting to pull away with it. They've got a bit of a higher stroke rate. They're really digging deep here as they pull into the last 200 meters of the race. The Canadians, you certainly can't count them out yet either. They're in the red top and the red boat, but wow, the top 4, top 3 will go through to the final. I think this is going to come down to a lunge at the end of the race. Maybe the Canadians pushing a little bit in front now. The Moldovans on their far side in the white boat and the red and blue tops. They've also looked to push a little bit. The Polish maybe starting to drop off, and the Chinese trying to dig deep to come home, but certainly anyone's race at the moment.
I think maybe the Canadians and the Moldovans have got first and second. The race for third is going to be interesting. I think China is just going to tip out the Poles, so China sneak through, but a great race there from the Moldovans and the Canadians. They have gone through in 1 and 2. I think the Chinese just tipped out Poland for the important third spot and that guaranteed ticket to the final. But a really well-judged race there for Maria Olarasu and Daniela Coccio from Moldova, getting the job done. A very experienced coupling there, getting the perfect race. Really, they were just racing within themselves and being able to put that foot down in the last 100 meters. The Chinese were up there challenging for the lead at the halfway stage, just dropped off a little bit, and the Poles unfortunately couldn't keep up the pace. Canadians, a good even race as well, Elise. I think that Sloane Mackenzie and Sophia Jensen would be pretty happy for that as a semi-final. It gives them something to take into that final, knowing that they've got the form to race for a medal in tomorrow's final.
Yeah, and those girls, those 3 crews particularly that are moving through to tomorrow's A final, they've obviously now experienced some pressure racing. The top 4 crews there were so close, and you'd be able to feel that when you're out there, and that's the type of feeling that you have when you reach a final, because often with finals you can throw the blanket over a field, and it's there we go, there's the finish there. I think you're right with the call that you had the Polish just missing out on the outside there. But a very exciting race coming up tomorrow morning. The girls are hurting there. Got Sloane and Sophia Jensen there from Canada.
If they got the win, it wasn't by much, was it? Yeah, Sophia looking pretty happy with herself, as happy as you can look when you're absolutely knackered. And Sloane, what a professional, getting the job done there. So let's wait for the official confirmation there. First of all, who won?
Literally, mine were falling off.